guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a collab video with my good buddy on here. His name is Michael Milne. I will leave his stuff in the down bar. His story is about a road trip gone wrong, and my story is a little bit of paranormal stuff going on. So, this is the library interview. Okay, so I had to do an 8th grade project for my 8th grade year, my last few months, it was a whole year project. So we had to pick topics around my hometown. So I picked a library, right? And the library here is big and it's supposedly haunted. So my whole thing was fact or fake. And that was the title of my project. So we had trifolds, right? There is this big picture that a local photographer for the local newspaper, he had taken a picture of the big front door of the library, and it had a glowing green orb on it. If I can find it, I will insert a picture. So that's a little scary, right? Anyway, that had intrigued me, and I had done my own research into it, and I had to get in contact with the director of the library. Hi, Dog. What's up, Dog? What you want? I had to get in contact with the director of the library. So I had to do interview questions, so I had to come up with like 10 to 20 questions to ask him. And we were getting into the interview, and then we were getting into the paranormal stuff, and I had said to him, prior to the interview, he had taken me around the library. There's 3 sections. There's a children's library, an adult library, and the attic. And nobody's allowed in the attic. Sorry, my nose is very itchy. Nobody's allowed in the attic. So he had taken me up there because he was the director of the library, and he figured, okay, since I'm with her, she won't, I walked around a little bit. It's very cluttered and very dusty and stuff up there. Anyway, there's 3 ghosts that reside in the library. There's 3 spirits. There's a girl in the children's library in the back room who's said to be stuck there because of the Underground Railroad. Her mother was supposed to come back for her, but she never did. There's a man and his dog in the adult library, and there's a woman in the attic who's very nice, and she's said to be the old librarian there. So I'm gonna have 3 stories that go along with each part of the library. We're gonna talk about the upstairs first. So, the attic first. When I had done the interview, we were talking about the paranormal stuff. So I had said, is there a woman here? And he said, yes, there is, up in the attic. She's said to be the old librarian. And I described her with, old, middle-aged, and back then, back in the 1810s, it was middle age was 30, 35. So I had described her as middle-aged, had long brown hair in a bun, hat, white dress, big bustle, and he said, oh really? Because the TAPS investigators came here and their psychics said the exact same thing. So, of course, I was intrigued, and we had gotten to talk about it even more. And so, when the interview was done, my brother wanted to listen to the tape. It was an old cassette tape player. So I had put it back on, and nothing was on the tape. Both sides were blank. Another story about the adult library, which is in the middle floor, is my dad was in college and he was getting his associate's degree. So he had to do research. He was using the computers there, and it was a room, so he had to go past a room with a glass door, and no, I'm getting this all wrong. I know he went past the computers, and he had seen a man and his dog there, and he thought, you're not allowed dogs here. and he went back to tell the guy, and the guy wasn't there. It was just vanished. Another story is the children's library. Me and my friends, we were very, I want to say, dumb back then. We did a seance in the back room to see if anybody was there. My friend, he supposedly did automatic writing, which I kind of don't believe anymore. And we had done a seance. So what had happened was there was 3 of us. My friend, we'll call him George, and then my other friend, we'll call him Steven. So George did the automatic writing while Steven and I, we were just kind of like, oh, we were talking. And my friend George was doing the automatic writing, and all 3 of us asked, if you're here, knock twice. And we heard 2 distinct knocks, guys, 2 distinct knocks behind the wall on the other side of the back room. We're like, what's going on here? Is this real life? And then we felt chills down our spine, and then when the seance was over, we felt a little bit lighter. The room felt a little bit warmer, and it was very peaceful back there. It was weird. I don't know what happened, but it was... Anyway, before I ramble on, that was it for this story time. If you have any other ideas or anything, I have a lot of paranormal stuff that happens to me even at home here in my house. So if you want to hear about those, like this up. Also, go subscribe to Michael. He's doing a road trip gone wrong, like I had said. It's very interesting. He'll tell you about it on his channel. I'll leave it down in the down bar. Also, I'll leave his channel and links down in the down bar. Okay, guys, I love you. Stay beautiful and positive and do something magical. Okay, bye.